Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Faithfield Farms, and I'm Steven if you don't know. Hey, if you guys haven't already been following along with us, today we're going to go and look at some tractors. I'm actually here now, just pulled in. We're going to check some of these tractors out over here and hopefully talk to somebody. I've got a buddy over here that knows quite a bit about tractors. I think he's purchasing a TYM himself, so he's going to tell me a little lowdown about the tractors and whatnot, and then maybe we're going to get a salesman to come out and talk to us. But listen, if you guys haven't already, like, subscribe, and follow along with us, and let's go look at these tractors over here. If you guys know of a better tractor than a TYM, or suggest another tractor, let me know, because I'm in the market for one. I just don't know if I want the TYM or the... I've got a Bobcat over here too that's pretty nice. Been looking at this 25 model T25, and it's pretty nice. It's got a lot of attachments with it, so we're gonna check it out. Let me get you turned around here. We'll look at these tractors. So this is the T25 model, the one that I'm looking at, which they have the littler ones, but I think that's going to be a little too little for what I need. I think I want to go with the T25. That next one over is too big. I don't need nothing that big. I want something about this size right here. That way I can put a belly mower underneath here and be able to cut grass with it and still be able to get into the woods and do stuff with it. Matt, what all you know about this tractor?
Just a little bit.
It's my buddy Matt.
25. Got 24.7 Yanmar diesel. It's got a 1390 front loader capacity. It comes standard with mid-mount remotes for a belly mower. Takes up to a 60-inch belly mower. Get the R14 tires on it. It does not have any emissions, being under 25 horse. .7 horsepower. Easily accessible. Fuel filter, oil filter, 2 oil fills, fuel water separator. Screen for easy clean out for your radiator.
Nice.
Reservoir. Small battery. It's got hydrostatic. It's got the adapter for the front remotes built right into the handle. Front remotes are not standard. They're an option between $1,200 and $1,300, or you could buy a kit for about $600 to $700. Put it on yourself for less than 30 minutes. Throttles here. Rear controls. Cell phone charger, 12-volt cup holder, PTO on and off, high, neutral, low range, PTO on for the mid-mount, and 4-wheel drive. Here's your differential lock, seat adjustment, does have seats, armrests. Also comes with split rear brake if you need to do a quick pivot turn, tight areas like yours, in the woods.
Is this the one you're thinking about getting too?
That's it. I like it. It has the spotlights on it. Has the Bluetooth speakers.
Bluetooth speakers.
You could also get an optional 2 or 3 light bar on the top. Turn signals. Little toolbox. Does come with 1 set of rear remotes. Brush hogging, I wouldn't go above 4 feet. Box blade. Land plane, you could probably pull a 5-footer on it, but 4 foot is what they recommend for everything. Tiller, etc. That's about it. This thing goes for about, hard to say, I would say between $18,999 and $19,999 with the loader.
So not too bad.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Hang
Loader
on.
does have the skid steer quick attach. Like I said, almost 1,400 pound lift. Costs you about $600 to rim guard your tires, or put a ballast box on the back so you don't do a nosedive. It's $13.90 if I remember correctly at the pin.
At the pin.
At the pin.
$13.90.
So I would say you probably don't want to go above 1,000 pounds. You know, just to be safe. If you put some forks on it or something.
Yeah.
Like I said, you can't put a front grapple on it. You just have to get yourself a front remote kit. But like I said, the stick is already set up for it. Unlike a lot of the other ones, the 225, the 25-4, I think the 26-4, and the 224 do not have front remotes on their handles. So you have to kind of
have to add that on.
Yeah, break that one up. I'm sure they have something for it.
Yeah. And I don't know about you, but this one right here is just way too big for my needs right here.
This is the 48. Like I said, if you're gonna do a little haying, you know, baling, stuff like that. And then there's also the 25-15 if you want to look at that. Straight ahead there. The advantage to the 25-15 is it still has a 24 horsepower motor, so you don't have to worry about your diff and your regen, but it comes on a bigger frame, 40 horsepower frame. This is the TYM, this is the TYM, and then next to it you have the Branson, and TYM has purchased Branson, so they're just relabeling them as TYMs. Otherwise they're exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
It does not have split rear brakes, no third function valve control on the stick. It is heavier. I do not believe this does not have a center remote. It may, I'm not 100% sure if you want to get down there and look. But it's also a little bit beyond the weight capacity for finish mowing, if you will, landscaping, kind of belly mowing.
Yeah.
And also the 25 can take a 60-inch belly mower, where the 224 maxes out at a 54-inch belly mower.
Yeah. I think the T25 is my ticket right there.
All right. The rear lift capacities. Let me look that up real quick. If I can find it.
I'm gonna show you guys this little Bobcat while we're here.
3,600 pounds or 3,300 pounds on that one, rear lift capacity. And the
25-15.
The 25-15 and the 25. The T25 is. Let me see if I can find it. 1534.
1534.
And yeah, front loader capacity on this 25 series is 1390.
What do you guys think about this Bobcat one? It's close to the 25, but I think the 25 has a few more features that this one doesn't have. You can't operate a grappling bucket with this one. I mean, you can add the attachments to it, but it don't just come with it.
No rear remote.
No rear remote.
Or no, I'm sorry, no center remote. It does not have rear remotes either. You'd have to add that option. So you're probably looking at another $1,000, $1,200 for front, rear, and center remotes each.
Yeah. Can't get or let's go up here and see if we can't get a salesman to come out and talk to us. But while we're here right quick, let's talk about, he offers a firearms training. Tell us about the firearm training. There's the number right here. If anybody's going to take a firearm class. You guys also do church stuff too, don't you?
Church security class, qualifications. I do not do the permit, the concealed carry permit. If you're looking for something like that and you're in the Crossville area, etc., I would go to Marksman Range. If you're a member of Fairfield Glade Range, they also offer it there. I do basics from the beginner, novice, up to intermediate advanced, from everything from stance all the way up to breathing and trigger control to running drills for people who have a lot more experience. I'm also the cheapest around because I do it for fun. I just want people to be able to shoot. So if anything, God forbid, ever happens, I don't care if they have a card in their wallet. I want to make sure that they're going to know how to react.
Sweet. What is your background?
I was a combat medic in the Army, and I got 20 years of law enforcement up in New Jersey. I retired. I was a lieutenant and moved out of that state and came here to beautiful Tennessee.
Tennessee's where it's at. You guys heard it first right here. Tennessee where it's at. You guys know better being up north. There's no better. All right, let's go in here and see if we can't get a salesman to come out here and talk to us. But in the meantime, if you guys are looking for any firearms training, look this man up right here. Best in the business right there. All right, guys, we're back. As you can tell, I'm back in my truck. We didn't, I got in there, talked to him. They was kind of busy, had phone calls ringing off the hook and all kinds of stuff going on. But he did. A rundown of the price with the different percentages, and then here's some attachments and stuff that I wanted to get. So I'm gonna go home and crunch some numbers and see where I'm at and see what I can afford. And hopefully within the next couple of days or couple of weeks I can come back up here and we can take one of these home with us. So stay informed, stay up to date with us here, and follow along with us, and we'll see what we get. Thank you guys for watching.